before we get started, let's check out the links in my description. We all want nice things. We want the car, we want a house, we want a high limit credit card. But if you don't have at least a 680 credit score, you're not even in the game. So click this link here to know where you stand and get your free credit scores from all three bureaus. That will be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And also get your reports. If you would like to be free and become financially independent through entrepreneurship, click this link here to be free. If you'd like to get cash back, which is a discount during shopping, please click this link here to see my favorite cashback sites. And if you enjoy the music you hear in the background, please click the link here and subscribe to It's Oasis. Hello everyone, welcome back to Community Wealth. What we're going to talk about today is the fact that we now have 14 to 15 days left for unemployment. Well, here in Florida, well, I won't say unemployment, I will say the FPUC. So approximately like 14 to 15 days left of FPUC. Now, the issue with that is in Florida, yes, in Florida, because that's mainly what I'm talking about is Florida. I'm not sure about everyone else. I know most of the states are ending the FPUC, but Florida's FPUC is ending this month on the 26th. What the FPUC is the extra $300 per month that the federal government provides. So it's the Fed, it's the Federal Pandemic Unemployment Compensation. That's the FPUC. And that's the $300 on top of your state's unemployment. So if you get $125 a week, then you will get $425 a week for unemployment, including your boost. Okay? So we have approximately 15 days left for that. All right? Because it ends on June 26th. Now the problem is in Florida, if you don't have FPUC, you have actually 11 days left, because on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, the site is down. They claim they're doing maintenance, but you can't do anything on the weekends with the Florida unemployment site, with the DEO site. The connect.myflorida.com is down on Saturday and Sunday, and every night it's down after 8 p.m. and it doesn't come back up until 8 a.m. So from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. on the dot, actually, the site is down every day. So you have to do this between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. So if you haven't applied for unemployment yet on connect.myflorida.com, get your butt over there and get signed up so you can get in contact with the agents, so you can get your unemployment backdated all the way to December 27th. You have to do it because they're shutting down the FPUC on the 26th. If you want to get backdated all the way back to the December 27th, I mean, you may still get it, but you won't get the $300 boost. So you will get the 100, 125, 175, 200, up to 275 a week backdated to December 27th, but you won't get the FPUC, won't get the extra $300 bonus. All right, so if you want that, go ahead and apply now. Now, don't quote me on that. They may still give it to you, but since they're stopping it, I don't think they're going to give it to you. They may, even after the 26th, but it'll be up until the 26th. I'm not sure. I don't know how that really works. So they may give it to you, but I know you will get the state unemployment. You'll get the Florida unemployment, but I don't know if you'll get that federal boost, the FPUC. All right. For you guys who applied after the FPUC before this, up until the 26th of December of last year, I think it was between October and December 26th I believe it was between October and December 26th, when they wasn't given the FPUC. Now, if you applied in that time frame and they backdated your FPUC all the way back to March, and you got it up until October, let me know. But as far as I know, once they end it, that's it. That's as far as I know. I'm not sure. I was getting it the whole time until they stopped it. I've always got my FPUC, except in that time frame from October until December. But I was getting unemployment ever since the beginning. Well, I wasn't getting it at that time. I got backdated when I got approved in July of last year. I got backdated all the way back till March 29th. So, but ever since then, every time they gave the boost, I got it. So I never applied and tried to get it in that time frame where they wasn't giving the boost. I don't know nothing about that. So that's why I'm asking if you guys know about that. Please leave a comment below and let everyone know that, okay, you will still get it. You just won't get anything after the 26th. Okay. So with that being said, let me go ahead and get into this site so y'all can see what's going on. Right, here's the connect.myflorida.com site. Okay. This is the beginning of the site. It's the home page, and it says all new claimants, unless otherwise exempt, are required to complete the work registration process with Employ Florida prior to requesting benefit payments. To complete the work registration process, please visit employflorida.com. This process is waived for claims filed with the effective date of March 15, 2020 through the week ending May 29, 2021. Click here to view instructions on how to register with Employ Florida. All claimants, unless otherwise exempt, are required to submit work searches for every week of state or federal benefits requested. This process is waived for weeks of unemployment beginning the week of March 15, 2020 through the week ending May 29, 2021. For a step-by-step guide on submitting required work searches, click here. It's very simple. I have plenty of videos where you can look into the DEO Unemployment playlist I have here. Have the unemployment playlist. You can look there and see that where I have plenty of walkthroughs and tutorials of how to complete the request for benefits. Okay. Due to the pandemic, the Florida Department of Economic Opportunity is currently experiencing higher than average wait times when contacting the Reemployment Assistance Program. We apologize for the inconvenience. Thank you for your patience during this time. The tax form 1099-G for calendar year 2020 will be issued to claimants receiving state or federal reemployment assistance benefits between January 15 and January 31, 2021. You now have the option to change your correspondence preference to electronic instead of U.S. mail in order to receive an email notification that your tax form 1099-G is available in your Connect inbox and all of that. Okay, so the wave was ended. So I should say the wave was waived, right? The wave was ended on May 29, 2021. So now we have to do the work search, which is fine. That's great. All right. So to do the work search is not very difficult. All right, like I say, just do the same thing you've been doing. You just have to include the jobs you're applying for now. Because remember, when I was doing it, when it was waived, I just put NA on everything. You didn't necessarily have to put NA. You could have did what you want to, but the requirement wasn't there, so you didn't have to go in and put in the information for work search. But now for these next few payments for FPUC, and even moving forward after the FPUC ends, you can go ahead and you have to go ahead and enter the work search requirements. Okay, so from now until it actually ends, the whole unemployment thing ends, whether it's the state or the FPUC, or both, which is, it got to be both because they're going to end the FPUC. But once the FPUC ends, you will still have to continue to do the work search. All right, so it's not just for the FPUC, just for unemployment period for the work search. So you still got to do that until it ends. But there will no longer be an FPUC after June 26th. Now, with that being the case, that was your extra $300. That was keeping you afloat. But what can you do now? Again, I got a video about this as well, where it say the FPUC is ending. It's a video about doing gig work. Okay. about doing your side hustles, and that's what I'm about to go into now, okay? Because you guys should already know how to do the work search and the tutorial. I know how to do that. If you want to see that, go into the playlist for unemployment, and you will see the tutorials and the walkthroughs of completing the benefits. All right, I'm not going to get into that, but what I am going to get into is what you could do now to make up for that $300. Okay, and actually, you will be able to get off of unemployment if you go ahead and do this now. All right, you go ahead and do this now. You sign up for a Wealth Dasher in the description below. You will be able to get off of unemployment. You will be making well more than what you get on unemployment anyway, because your unemployment is only around $400 a week on average. It's about $400 a week. You can make $500 or more a week. So go ahead and click the link in the description below for Wealth Dasher. And if you don't have a vehicle, you can click the Wealth Hire Car link, and you can rent you a vehicle while you're dashing. All right, you can rent a vehicle while you're dashing. Even if you don't want to use your car, go ahead and click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description, and you can use their car while you're dashing, or while you're doing Instacart or Grubhub or whatever you're doing, Uber Eats. You can use their car instead of yours. You can put the wear and tear on the hire car rather than putting the wear and tear on your vehicle. So whether you have a vehicle and you don't want to use it, or you don't have a vehicle, click the Wealth Hire Car link below so you can use their car to get your gig work, and you can still make anywhere between $500 to $1,000 or so a week doing that. But let's get into this Wealth Dasher situation right now, okay? Look, I know some of you guys like, okay, he's talking about gig work. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. For me to get my unemployment, for me to get my PPP, and for me to get my EIDL, my targeted advance and my supplemental advance, because you know I did videos and I got everything. Only thing I didn't get was the EIDL, which I'll be able to get that too. But I was able to get those because of gig work. I was a gig worker. Everybody know I drove, so I was a gig worker. That's how I was able to qualify for everything. That's how I was able to get the PPP both draws. I was getting unemployment ever since. Remember, I told you I was getting unemployment. I got paid. I got back pay for like 14, 15 weeks last year in July, because I applied and I didn't get it until July. So I got all of those weeks back at one time, back in July, and I'm still getting it till this day. All right. So I'm going to tell you guys, it's gig work. All right. I'm going to do DoorDash. So DoorDash is a great way to go. If you ready to sign up for DoorDash, you don't want to go through the rest of the video, just want to go ahead and get started, click the Wealth Dasher link below in the description. Okay, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below and get started. Sign up for DoorDash. All right, and it's not really hard to do. It's very simple. Actually, you can get started within a couple of days. Maybe I say the longest about a week. Everybody I know who did DoorDash, they were driving within a week, few days to a week. When I was doing gig work, I was up and running pretty much the next day. You know, pretty much. Well, no, I'll take that back. I'll say in 2 days. In 2 days, I was up and going. I signed up, did all the little due diligence. I did it within it took me maybe about an hour altogether, to be honest. So I did everything about an hour. In 2 days, boom, I was on the road. All right. But what you see right here in DoorDash, what you see right here, this is actually very typical. This is not made up. Everybody I know who did DoorDash, this is what their week was looking like. I mean, roughly about $700. So this is maybe $200 more than what I know on average. But I'm thinking average person makes about $700 to $1,000 a week DoorDashing. I'm being honest. I'm not messing around. They're making around $700 to $1,000 a week DoorDashing. This is not a joke. But I'm just going to focus on you're making up for that $300 that you're not getting anymore. So let's just be on the safe side and say you can easily make $60 a day DoorDashing, working maybe 3 hours. 3 hours a week. 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day. You can make $20 an hour door dashing. Easily. I will even give it 4. If you want to do 4, okay, that's fine. That's still what? About $15 an hour. So $15 an hour, 15 to 20 bucks an hour, you can make door dashing. That'll make up for your $300 weekly boost that they're about to take away from you. Okay? Very simple. You go down here, put in the zip code where you want to get started, and boom, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but it's very simple to do. It's not hard. It's really simple. They're going to ask for your vehicle information. They're going to ask for your information, driver's license. There's no stuff that you're going to need. You know, they might do a background check. So if you got a background, you may not qualify. I know people with a background that have been driving. The background is pretty old, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be simple. You don't need a new car. You don't need a newer car. Your car can be, I believe, your car can be up to maybe 7 to 10 years old. I know somebody doing it in a 2005 Impala. So that lets you know what you can do. But she's been doing it for a while. But she has a 2005 Impala. So you don't need a newer car to DoorDash, okay? And it's pretty good money. It's pretty easy money. All right. I'm going to show you when I was gigging. I'm going to show you the typical kind of money you can make. And I was doing it very part-time. Very part-time. All right. So we're going to go here. This is one of the gig workers I was doing. You can probably see what it is. I'm not going to mention, but you can see what it is. And this was very part-time. $7,022.60 is what my earning was. $7,022.60. All right. That was very part-time. That wasn't even the full year. I think that wasn't even, very part-time. We're talking about, it was some weeks I didn't do it. This is very part-time. Because you can do it anytime you feel like it. All right. It's kind of money you can make. And that was this one. And this was at the same time period. So I'm doing them both at the same time. Same time period. $8,248.09. And remember, this is very part-time. I wasn't doing it every week. I was doing it at my leisure when I felt like doing it. And I can average easily $75 to $120 a day doing it. On the days I did it. Remember, and we talking about, I might go maybe 5 to 7 hours a day when I do it. It wasn't every day. It was when I felt like doing it. And I was averaging 75 to, $120, $140 a day, depending on what was going on. All right. So that's typical. So you add that together, that's about $15,000 or so. Part-time when I felt like doing it. Because I was doing it at the same time. Same time. Because you can do more than one of these things. All right. Doing it at the same time. So 7,000 plus 8,000. That's what? 15,000, right? Okay. So that's the kind of money you can make. Other beautiful thing about the gig work, specifically we're talking about DoorDash. If you're ready to sign up, just go ahead and click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. All right. Click the DoorDash Wealth Dasher link in the description below to get started. All right. You can do this anytime. I believe with DoorDash you can book they call them blocks. I believe you can block 30-minute increments. So 30 minutes. You do it for 30 minutes, you can stop. Do it for 30 minutes, you can stop. Do it for 30 minutes, you can stop. Do it for 30 minutes here, boom. Set up for 30 minutes later. So I believe there are 30-minute increments you can do in it. So it's whenever you feel like it. You can do 30 minutes block straight out. So you can do 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, do about 2-3 hours, boom, and you're done. You can do it just like that. It's very simple. You just you get it. Somebody ping you on the app. You go and you pick up the items. They give you the address and everything to the restaurant. You go to the restaurant, pick up the items, boom, it takes you to the person's address. Everything is right there. It's very simple. It's not hard to figure out. It's very simple. You get an order from Burger King. You get an order from KFC. You get an order from your favorite sushi restaurant. And then even while you're out, you just be chilling. And I'm not gonna tell you the great perks of it. I mean, it's awesome perks. I mean, it's like some crazy perks to it. You will figure it out once you do it. I'm not gonna say it on here because people might not like it, but there are crazy perks on here. I mean, crazy perks. But you click the link in the description, sign up, Wealth Dasher. You're gonna like it. I'm telling you, you're gonna like the perks. They're very easy, and they got to do with the food. Trust me. But it's very easy to do. Make very good money. You probably won't even be thinking about unemployment once you get started. Your first day, easily, we're talking about $75 to $100 easily. First day. But like I said, we're just going to focus on $60. But I know I'm going to tell you a story. I know somebody recently, just maybe a couple of weeks ago, they let me know that they were dashing, right? They were like, man, you should get back into this. I just made $200. This was in the afternoon. They had just started maybe 11 o'clock in the morning. I mean, yeah, 11 o'clock a.m. And by maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon, they already made $200. We're talking 11, 12, 1, 2, about 4 hours. So it's very possible. It's very possible. So like I'm saying, this right here that you see on this page, this 941.22 is very typical of a week somebody might have. But let's just scale this down and pretend this says 300. That just makes up for that FPUC boost that they're about to end in less than a month. Okay? Like I said, it's very simple to do. You have your registered vehicle, have your driver's license straight out. You know, as long as you don't have any issues with your driver's license. You're 18 and older. And, you know, ready to go. Everything is in the app. It takes you everywhere. It's just like MapQuest or Google Maps. It's just like that. It takes you everywhere you're going to need to go. Tell you where the address is, the person bringing it to. You're communicating with the person through the app. You can even call the person. Something go wrong, you let DoorDash know. They'll take care of it right then and there. So again, you're ready to get started. Ready to make up for that or replace that $300 boost that they're about to end. Go ahead and click the Wealth Dasher link in the description. The DoorDash Wealth Dasher link in the description, however you want to say it, but it says DoorDash and it say Wealth Dasher. You click that link, get started, and you know, let's get that money. I had to worry about this unemployment. You're gonna be worried about all these different things like, you know, the PPP, the EIDL. You want to worry about all of that. I had to worry about forgiveness, none of that. You be making money at your leisure, whenever you feel like it. 30-minute increments, 30-minute blocks. 2, 3, 4 hours a day, you're done. $60 in your account. You get paid every week. Direct deposit. You can actually get paid early too. They got it where you can get paid early. Might cost you like 10 cents or something like that. So again, check out the links in the description. And you know, as usual, to the next video. Let's get